The key turned with a clunk that was too loud in the hollow silence of the hallway. Ilara shouldered her apartment door open, dripping onto the worn welcome mat. Rain sheeted against the building's windows, a constant, hushed roar that was the city's lullaby. Or its lament. Her apartment was a tomb of quiet, the only sound the frantic drumming of the storm. She shrugged off her soaked coat, the wet fabric clinging to her skin like a cold shroud. The day had been long, the commute a nightmare, and this silent, empty box was her reward. It was as she was pouring a glass of water in the kitchen that she first heard it. A sound that wasn't rain. A soft, dry shuffling, like bare feet on dusty floorboards, coming from the end of the hall where her bedroom lay. She froze, the water overflowing the glass and pooling around her fingers. "Hello?" Her voice was a fragile thing, swallowed by the apartment's stillness. Silence. Only the rain. She forced a laugh, a brittle sound. It was the old building, she told herself. The pipes. The wind playing tricks. She walked towards the hallway, her socks whispering on the laminate floor. The darkness at the end of the corridor was absolute. Then the power flickered. The lights in the kitchen died, then sputtered back to life with a low, electric hum. Her breath hitched. Another flicker, longer this time, plunging her into a heartbeat of utter blackness before the weak, yellow light returned. Paranoia, she thought. Isolation. It's just the storm. But in that last moment of darkness, she had seen it. A pale shape, standing at the very end of the hall. Motionless. Her blood turned to ice. She stood, rooted to the spot, staring into the gloom. The power flickered again, and this time, it stayed on just long enough for her mind to register the details her eyes refused to believe. It was tall and unnaturally thin, its limbs twisted at angles that spoke of broken things. Its skin was the color of old bone, waxy and taut. And its face was fixed in a wide, impossibly large smile. A smile that didn't touch the hollow darkness of its eyes. The lights surged back on. The hallway was empty. A whimper escaped her lips. She stumbled back into the living room, her heart a frantic bird beating against her ribs. It's not real. It's not real. But the memory of that smile was burned onto her retinas, a brand of pure, undiluted dread. Shuffle scrape. The sound was closer now. Just outside the hallway entrance. Ilara backed against the cold glass of the balcony door, the rain a frantic tattoo against her back. She was trapped. The air grew heavy, cold, smelling of damp earth and forgotten places. The power died for good. In the profound blackness, broken only by the occasional flash of distant lightning, she saw it emerge from the hallway. It moved with a lurching, graceful twitch, its pale form a stark wound in the dark. It didn't walk so much as unfold itself into the space before her. It stopped a few feet away, its head cocked to one side. The smile never wavered. It was watching her. Not with hunger or anger, but with a terrible, patient curiosity. She wanted to scream, but her throat was sealed shut with terror. She could only stare back, into the void of its eyes, feeling her sanity fray at the edges. A pale, twisted hand, fingers too long and jointed wrong, slowly rose from its side. It didn't reach for her. Instead, a single, bone-white finger extended, pointing not at her, but at her own reflection in the dark glass of the balcony door. In the lightning's next flash, she saw it. Behind her own terrified reflection, another face was pressed against the rain-streaked glass from the outside. Pale, twisted, and smiling the same terrible smile. She wasn't just not alone. She never had been.